So today's discussion is about how we make quality choices with the powers and the responsibilities that we're ultimately given. There's 1,000 things at your guys' age I didn't have when I was younger that ultimately distract us now from being able to drive safely. It doesn't take a lot to distract a human being. I've seen this a bunch of times. And when they drift that center line, these two cars meet head on, and then this happens. We got a young man right here. This is a DOA, partial decapitation. Flies through the windshield, didn't have a seatbelt on. We got a guy over here with a serious head injury and cardiac arrest. The driver of the car that wasn't paying attention, he's totally fine. He's all good, it worked out good for him. This guy right here, he's got an open leg fracture. She in the front seat, she's got a closed head injury. In minutes, she'll be dead. The blood is pooling in her brain. There's nothing we can do.
Once the officers get there, they're going to immediately start life-saving.
Here, this back door is jammed. When people get in big accidents, these doors get sealed. They get entrapped. So even if someone's dying imminently, I can't just reach in and yank somebody out. We have to tear these doors off. What they're walking up with right now is something called the jaws of life. Basically, they're hydraulic tools that enable them to make an access point to get this guy out of this vehicle.
Nice, one easy, nice breath. Okay, all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this backboard underneath you, okay? We're gonna pivot you on it and we're gonna get you out, okay?
And so what he has right now is a tube that's been run down his throat into his lungs, and what he's doing right here is bagging, breathing his lungs for him. He's doing compressions, and they're shocking him if his heart's in any kind of rhythm that they think they can get back. So they're going to try to sit here and give this guy more blood volume in the hopes that that blood will be able to continue to oxygenate his brain, right? You only need 4 minutes without oxygen to lose the ability to ever have that brain matter come back and be functional.
I'm sorry. The driver of that car is getting handcuffs put on them, because if you drive distracted and you cause an accident, you can be arrested for homicide, vehicular homicide. If somebody is seriously injured, vehicular assault, and if somebody dies, vehicular homicide. That is homicide and that is prison. They changed the law and call it EDUI because driving on your cell phone is just as dangerous as being a drunk driver. So because you wanted to do a TikTok or because you wanted to text somebody right now, a kid's life just changed and he just got arrested for something that's going to end up sending him to prison for years. We at the police department would be going to their house to now tell the parents of some of these kids that they're never coming home, the brothers and sisters that their loved one just died or that their family was severely injured. These are your friends that tomorrow you're going to be talking about in school that aren't going to be here. So this isn't a thing that ends when we leave this parking lot today. This is something that goes on for the next few years. And for some of you and for some of the families, it's something that goes on forever. When you lose a loved one, it changes your life for the rest of your life. I've heard it 100 times. It would never happen to me, and it absolutely will never happen to you, right up until the day it does. So it's something to think about when you get in your car next time. Do you want to just wait a few minutes, or do you want to get on your phone and take the chance that this happens? It's a decision that seems like it would be easy, but it's not always the right one that people make.